So, upon having taken a look at the catastrophic and apocalyptic economic data pertaining to our GDP collapse in the second quarter, President Ramaphosa issued a statement calling upon all South Africans to work together to rebuild the economy. And my only thoughts regarding this is, how dare these people pontificate to us? How can they have the balls to make this type of demand from the civilians and citizens of this country that have been trying their level best, despite the ANC's toxic politics and policies, their devotion to Marxism, socialism, and economic destruction, to try and keep the economy afloat in spite of the government, not because of the government's supportive policies, but actively fighting against the government, destroying more of the economy. An economy, might I add, that has been in the longest sustained downturn since the end of World War II, and that is possibly now in the most catastrophic and extreme economic collapse in its history, thanks to lockdown, thanks to the ANC's policies, thanks to their hatred for private business and private enterprise, thanks to their hatred for job creation and entrepreneurs and success and capitalism, and their toxic obsession with Marxism, socialism, communism, redistribution, transformation, cadre enrichment, and all the other bullshit that they, that's become a hallmark of the ANC's policies, politics, rhetoric, and everything they stand for. They have destroyed this economy. The ANC has wrecked it. Paul Theron did a great video on how our lockdown response has curb-stomped an already dead economy, and I'm not going to even attempt to emulate his work, because go watch that video. It is fucking art. The same people that are criminally responsible for having destroyed this economy are now patting themselves on the back regarding their coronavirus response, about what a good job they've been doing. The media, who've been sucking their dicks throughout all of this, are not going to, put them to question and hold them accountable with difficult questions that they won't be able to answer. So it's up to ordinary South Africans on Twitter to ask these difficult questions, and the odd think tank, like the Institute of Race Relations and Panda, which the media, by the way, tar and feather as due course, because anything that goes against the word of St. Cyril is heresy and tantamount to denying the word of God, according to these media sycophants. The same people who have destroyed this economy are now demanding we somehow magically rebuild it from a zero base. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for, strangling us for 30 minutes and then demanding we start breathing again, you stupid fuckwits. Not even CPR is going to get us out of this. Not even a ventilator, certainly not a ventilator, is going to get us out of this. The only way that we're going to get out of this is if the government takes the lead by getting the fuck out of the way, by cutting taxes on businesses, especially small and medium enterprises, by cutting income tax on individuals, by shrinking the government sector, by firing a whole bunch of useless government employees and ministers and politicians and councillors and people that we don't need, shrinking the cabinet, shrinking government, shrinking parliament, closing down SOEs, stop sucking our tax money and squandering it, and in fact cut taxes, get rid of BE, get rid of affirmative action, get rid of all these business unfriendly policies. Then maybe if we do that, with government getting out of the way entirely, there might be a chance for this economy to somehow breathe life back into itself when government gets their boots off our throats. Unlikely, because as we've seen with prescribed assets, with their continued war on success against Takealot and other corporates and other small businesses, this government isn't getting out of the way. They want to kill us even harder.